Delhi, our capital city, is facing a big problem. The air here is getting worse very quickly. This problem is called air pollution. It happens because of things like car smoke, factory work, and dust from building sites. Every year, especially after Diwali, Delhi's air gets very bad. The firecrackers during Diwali add a lot of bad stuff to the air. It gets hard to breathe. People have to wear masks and cover their faces with scarves to stay safe from the bad air. This is not good for anyone, especially kids and older people. They are more at risk from the bad air. When we breathe polluted air, it's like smoking many cigarettes. The bad stuff in the air goes into our lungs and blood. This pollution makes people sick. Hospitals see more patients with breathing problems during this time. It can cause breathing problems, heart attacks, and even cancer. Breathing bad air for a long time can lead to serious health issues. We need to understand why this is happening and find ways to fix it. Solutions like stricter rules for emissions, better public transport, and green projects can help make the air better. One big reason for Delhi's pollution is traffic. There are so many cars, buses, and trucks on the roads. These vehicles burn fuel like petrol and diesel, which releases harmful smoke into the air. Another culprit is construction. Delhi is always growing, with new buildings and roads being built all the time. Construction sites create a lot of dust that pollutes the air. Factories around Delhi also contribute to the problem. Delhi's weather and location also play a part in making pollution worse. In winter, the air becomes cold and heavy. This traps the pollution close to the ground, making it hard for it to disperse. Delhi is located in a valley surrounded by hills. This geography also traps the pollution, preventing it from escaping. All these factors combine to make Delhi's air quality very poor, especially during certain months. Breathing in Delhi's polluted air is like smoking cigarettes every day. The thick blanket of smog that covers the city is a constant reminder of the hazardous air quality. It's not just an inconvenience. It's a severe health risk that affects millions of residents daily. This is extremely harmful to our health, especially for children and the elderly. Young lungs are still developing, making children particularly vulnerable to the toxic air. The elderly, with their already weakened immune systems, face heightened risks of severe health complications. Many people in Delhi suffer from respiratory problems like asthma and bronchitis. These conditions are exacerbated by the poor air quality, leading to frequent hospital visits and a diminished quality of life. The constant exposure to pollutants can trigger severe asthma attacks and chronic bronchitis. The pollution also affects our heart and lungs, increasing the risk of heart attacks and lung cancer. Long-term exposure to polluted air can lead to irreversible lung damage and cardiovascular diseases. Even those who try to stay active by jogging or exercising outdoors are not spared, as they inhale more pollutants during physical activity. Hospitals see a surge in patients with breathing difficulties during the peak pollution season. Emergency rooms are often overwhelmed with cases of severe respiratory distress, and the demand for oxygen masks and ventilators skyrockets. The healthcare system is stretched thin, struggling to cope with the influx of patients. This is a serious public health emergency that needs urgent attention. Citizens are taking to the streets to demand action, and government officials are under pressure to implement effective measures. The situation calls for immediate and sustained efforts to reduce pollution levels and protect public health. The good news is that we can fight this problem. The air quality in Delhi has been a growing concern for years, but there are solutions within our reach. The government is taking steps to reduce pollution in Delhi. They have launched several initiatives aimed at curbing emissions and promoting sustainable practices. They are promoting cleaner fuels like CNG and electric vehicles. By encouraging the use of these alternatives, the government hopes to significantly cut down on harmful pollutants. The government is also working on improving public transport so that fewer people rely on private cars. Expanding the metro network and introducing new buses are part of this effort. We can all do our part by using public transport, cycling or walking for short distances. These small changes in our daily routines can collectively make a big difference. Planting more trees can also help clean the air. Trees act as natural air purifiers, absorbing pollutants and releasing fresh oxygen. By working together, we can make Delhi's air cleaner and healthier for everyone. Community efforts, government policies, and individual actions all play a crucial role in this mission. Let's join hands and take the necessary steps to ensure a brighter, cleaner future for Delhi.